Dude, okay, we just started. Well, dude, it's been 1 year. This is a very unexpected. That's gonna get clipped. Fuck you, maggot. Very
Holy fuck! Unexpected.
yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. It's been a while since I've done this
Second level
shit.
reading,
that word.
as always.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, you're so gay, Skelly. You're the one that starts all the problems. Well, what's up, guys?
No,
it's Wallbangers
as always.
episode. I don't even know at this point.
This is why you have
14.
second level brain activity.
Yeah, so true, so
Retard.
true. Yeah, okay, pal.
At least I hope it's 14, or that'll look dumb, but whatever.
That's how many kids
whatever
River
episode
has in his basement.
So true, dude. We need more people. Totally won't get me fucking banned off YouTube if you continue. I already got striked the first time, douchebag. Hope everyone's
So it was
doing
by
well.
River. I know.
It's been a year. It's been actually like 4 months since we've done this or more. Wallbangers. It's been a while. New drama has happened between Ant and this Kusari guy. Totally don't know who he is.
bro.
Problem. I'm new to this.
Okay, can I just say I've seen this Whistler. I always thought it was Whistler, but I've seen that account on Twitter before, and I'm not gonna lie, I really thought that account was ran by a female. I really truly believed that until I saw that stream the other day and realized it was a guy.
Well, I mean, they might as well be, judging from the live stream.
Dude, and he sounds almost exactly like Doc on the radio. Which, by the way, Doc on the radio deleted his account.
Too,
He sounds like he's just hopefully not a pedophile. Why?
His Twitter account or his YouTube?
His YouTube.
He deleted
Doc on the radio.
YouTube.
Yeah, Doc on the radio deleted his shit.
YouTube?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
the
but luckily
debate with Aiden is forever gone.
But all the RFC Spurgs somehow managed to save all all of his live streams right now. They all made a playlist to it.
Doesn't surprise me. They probably those people are fucking A-logs, bro.
So true.
I mean, to be fair, some of the streams are pretty entertaining, like Aiden versus Flamenco. So some of those are.
I thought that was gone forever. I was like, damn, that's gone. Like, dude,
No,
I understand that Doc on the radio is like a fucking complete degenerate, but you didn't have to delete, bro. I can't find the Colton crying clip anymore. Where he was where Colton cries while Doc plays Black Ops, Kino Deterrent.
Man, there was a few moments of Smaggledaggle crying about me on there, and those are gone now too. Sad.
Damn.
Very sad.
Honestly, I think the reason he deleted the stream is because since he is trying to learn how to become a doctor, he doesn't want that shit on his record or some shit.
Yeah, I
wouldn't probably thought deleting it.
Man.
I also wouldn't want to be caught with a 13-year-old either. So I wouldn't have my 100K sub friend not sweep it up for me for an entire year. Okay.
Justify a snake as always.
That fucking loser.
Justify the snake.
That's the good part. But this has been a whole year.
I'm gonna come out with this now. Guys.
Aiden said it one
so that
time.
I can save my own skin.
Yeah, Aiden said it one time 2 months ago. I gotta release it now, by the way. Okay, dude. Whatever you say, pal. Dude, okay, anyway. Yeah, Skelly, fuck you and mute.
Anyways, Skelly, why is Triton calling you a pedophile on Twitter?
Yeah, I want to know.
No, he's not. He's okay. So
he's
that whole stupid.
Calling you a pedophile.
Is he? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to him, but he basically. Do we all know the blade shoe stuff? Do we all know this? We all know this?
No, I don't know fuck all about that. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
He follows me.
Who follows you?
Wait, who follows? Who follows me?
Triton follows you.
Well, I know who Triton is. I don't know who fucking Blade Chew is.
Oh, yeah.
I've only vaguely heard.
Vern, do you want to
shit,
explain this one because you know more about this than I do?
No, I
don't really care. I don't really care. Just explain the drama.
Pedophile. It was a pedophile that was
or whatever.
It was a pedophile that was in Triton's Discord. That Triton knew that he was a pedo. As much as Triton says he didn't know all along, I do not have pedos in my server. I don't know. You had one. His name was Blade Shoe. You had a pedophile in your Discord. Like, everything's fine between me and Trey. I don't want to rip up any band-aids, but at the time last year there was a pedophile in his Discord. Why this is being rehashed now, a year later, I have no idea. It's like when like Echo, like when people are like arguing Echo of Tragedy a year later. Like, dude, move on. Who cares?
Honestly, dude.
So
who cares, dude? Echo's gone. Blade Shoe's gone. Why do you people fucking care? This is why I hate this community so much.
Flatley's top guy, by the way. Top guy.
That's actually
Small
true.
PP was one of the people. Well, Small PP and Robin were like one of the people who confronted Trident more so on this than fucking I did. And then Trident just goes in my DMs and just gives me Blade Shoe's info. It's like, here, report him to the police. And it's like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And it's like, I research, I do a little bit of research, and I even asked Small PP. There's literally nothing I can do. No one has any recordings, any tangible evidence that can be used against this guy. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Burn, but when you guys exposed him, it was like what? Like the shit with Blade Shoe happened like 3 or 4 years ago or so? Like way before? Or something?
It was a while ago.
Yeah, so even if we did, the fucking, what is it? Statutes of limitation has long since passed, and not to mention that the girl involved or whoever was involved is long gone, or we don't even know who it is. So it's utterly pointless. He just gave me this guy's info, and by the way, he's making me do it when he could have done it himself the whole time. So you're just fucking stupid. It's like, what the fuck you want me to do? Nothing I can do here. So I don't know. He's a fucking brain dead idiot. That's all I gotta say on that.
And I don't know why people. Well, I don't know what. Like, I talked to Robin last night. He's been very cringe about like this trolling shit. But very, very cringe. But like it's
look at this, Brain. Look.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta get it on the episode. So true. Truke alert. Truke alert. It's awful. It's so awful. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like people are just digging up old shit to troll Dan with. Because it was like, I did a stream, and then like after the stream, I did like a Majora's Mask stream, and then after the stream, a huge fight broke out between fucking Dan and a bunch of nobodies. Dan versus Robin and Small PP, and then like that became a huge fight. I don't know if I think Skelly was there, according to Dan, making fun of him too. And then apparently this interaction has been recorded, according to Dan. He's recorded it, and apparently Small PP or Robin have also recorded this interaction after that stream. So. Cough up the call. Cough up the call, dude. Hashtag cough up the call. I want to see how vicious this bullying true. Because, not to like... Dan had a major freak out afterwards and left everything after that happened. So obviously this conversation wasn't the greatest.
Like he always he does that like a lot though. He does that pretty often, bro. Like
my boy Dan.
That's kind of Dan's MO. Every time he's in drama, he just like nukes everything and leaves.
It's unfortunate. It really is. I'm gonna do
while we are requesting calls though to be leaked. Can somebody ask Flatley why it is he's sweeping for fucking K-Hook and keeping that recording of her sobbing to himself? I want to see that. I want that recording, Flatley. Why are you sweeping?
I think
for
he
K-Hook?
deleted it.
It's stupid. No, he just talked about it recently on one of his streams. I know he still has it. He still got it.
On one of his streams, what, 2 months ago? Dude, Flatley left.
It was like 2 weeks ago?
He doesn't stream. Flatley does not stream. Unless you're talking about like he calls into like Himpleton stream.
It was just like 2 weeks ago or something.
Flatley never streamed.
Bro, I'm telling you. He still has that shit. Cause I DM'd him about it because I remember hearing him talk about it. On something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was
well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Unless he's like streaming and then deleting every stream afterwards. Which
Anyways, why are you sweeping for K-Hook? Release the call. I want to hear that call. Like, just
I don't
why?
know, like,
why are you sweeping?
I mean, if he had, let's be honest, this is Flatley. I know Flatley's MO like the back of my hand. He would leak the call immediately if he had it.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre that that's my point. It's bizarre that he hasn't, because it's like, why?
There's probably
Why?
some tard wrangler behind the scenes telling him not to do it. Just full on. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. That's why I think he doesn't have it, because Flatley will like let calls fling like a motherfucker. He does not care when it comes to that shit.
Just like how his mom didn't care when she gave him up for adoption. Anyways, let's continue on to the next topic.
What's the next topic? Oh, this thing.
Well, the next topic is this fucking stupid debate, if you want to call it that. I don't think it's really a debate, but
it's the greatest debate of this year.
It's so bad. This Kusari guy is actually so pathetic. I don't understand how anybody has sided with that guy, because he is actually just like a pathetic wretch. It's crazy, bro.
How about we not echo through the mic, Skelly? We're a professional podcast, loser. Yeah, fucking me, bitch.
Your mom gets... Oh, anyways, play the fucking stream.
Truth nuke, Aiden, truth nuke.
Aiden sucks fat fucking cock. Anyways.
No. We like Aiden now.
What?
We like Aiden.
You like it? Shut the fuck up.
We like him now.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. I hate you.
I was in Hippleton's server watching this go down. No, it's a funny story. I was watching this go down in Hippleton's Discord, and Aiden tries to confront me, like wants to debate me, and goes, "Wait, why do I want to debate you again?" And I started laughing. It's like, dude, you've been like wanting to debate me for 5 months, but have no idea what you want to debate about. Like, are you kidding me? You've been asking me for 5 months about this specific debate, and then you forget? No way.
As always, Aiden always being inept and a retard.
Awesome. That was an awesome moment. I wish I recorded it. I actually wish I recorded it. It would be awesome content.
Just gets to show you can never rely Aiden for anything.
It's awesome.
Well, I mean, ironically enough, the same thing kind of happens in this debate when Aiden calls in, kind of turns into a "why do you hate me" debate between Kusari and Given Ant. So
I love those debates. Totally worth my time.
All right, so I can listen to shit. I can listen to shit really fast. I don't know about you guys. 1.5 or 1.25? What do you want?
2.5.
2.5.
Because Skelly's retarded. So 2.5.
Because Burn touches little boys like crack.
True.
I'm gonna play this, and this part of it is literally just them like talking about it. They're like, it's basically like a little synopsis or whatever.
Also, spoiler alert. Triton interrupts like 100 million times. It makes it unwatchable.
And Spondyle.
Until Weissler like turns on his brain and then kicks him out of the call, so an actual conversation can be commenced.
Honestly, we should kick Triton out of any community. Triton just adds
all
nothing.
Triton does, spoiler alert. All Triton does is dick suck fucking Kusari the entire time and tells Ant to apologize.
Which is surprising because Kusari's not even a minor, so I don't know why he would do that. But hey, I guess it's time to upgrade for Triton.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
Go ahead.
You know, a boy's account got suspended because I made a little bit of a joke to my friend. I may or may not have said, "I'm gonna rape you." But that got like my Twitter account suspended, and you know, it was like it was a joke between me and my friends, you know, banter, you know, but Twitter was like, that ain't allowed here. So they kind of hit my account with the 6-day suspension. So I went on my alt account and I was like, yo, I got suspended. And then I think that's when Given Ant hits me with the tweet, you know, with like the Superman, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's like Kusari's gone or whatever. And so that's where I'm like, all right, you know, he's talking shit. I'm going to talk my shit. You know what I mean? So I start like, you know, coming at him a little bit, you know, I'm like, oh, your channel's dead. You get no views. You know, I'm like hitting him with the shit talk or whatever, you know, it's like, it's
that's not how it went down, by the way.
It's like, all right, he engaged in drama with me, so I'm hitting
pause.
Him back
Immediately
with, like,
pause. Pause. That never happened. I was like in the threads watching this go down. This guy was super fucking salty that fucking Given Ant made these tweets on Twitter. He was literally seething, and I wish I can release what I know. I don't want to like backstab anyone, especially Ant, because Ant's like the boy. Let's just say Kusari was in multiple people's DMs, screaming and crying and bitching on about Given Ant making that tweet. and was really pathetic. And this like portrayal that he's giving is literally false, literally a lie. It's an actual lie. This guy was
it
seething and
just sucks
crying in
because
people's
he
DMs.
nuked everything. Yeah, it sucks because he nuked everything. Like he nuked all of his tweets and like his replies and shit. So we don't have any of that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
to be fair, I think Ant deleted some of his stuff too. But
yeah,
so
I know,
we have stuff
Kusari,
missing.
you're a liar because I was sent things of you people and being in DMs and being a major loser. So no, this is not true. You were molding, pissing, crying about Given Ant making that one tweet, and then you went on and on and on. Anyway.
By the way, I love him talking about Ant being irrelevant, and it's like I didn't even know who this Kusari guy was until the drama with Ant. Like, who are you, bro? Like, who are you? Okay, I'm pressing play.
You know what I mean? That's what I thought we were doing with each other. Then,
No.
at least to my perspective, it was a little bit worse than that. At least to my knowledge, it was a little bit more of a personal thing on Ant's level, because he went like all the way down to like a tweet from February of 2025 of like me like with flowers that my boyfriend had given me at the time, and then it like said like not anymore or whatever. And so that's when he had like brought people like close to me into the situation. So I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't like banter. This is a personal thing. And then on the same day, like it's just really bad.
It was
timing.
a public tweet that this guy made, and all the Given Ant did was say not anymore. That's not bringing in anyone to the conversation. That's him making a
public
troll
tweet. And the other thing is too is that I remember seeing this, and the tweet was actually not that far down. Like it didn't take very much just to see it. Like he's acting like Ant like scrolled for an eternity to find it. He didn't. It was pretty easy to find. Also, does he not know how Twitter works? If you just click on somebody's media tab, you can see all of their pictures and like every screenshot that they posted or whatever. So I don't know.
True, but this guy's like, he brought my boyfriend into it. Like, no.
Who, by the way, was an ex-boyfriend, so it doesn't even fucking matter. And he stated that that person was a piece of shit. So fuck, do you care? Anyways, continue.
Wait, recently? Wait, time out. Recently, or because that
in the stream he later, in the stream later he clarifies that tweet
Great stuff, Kelly.
Yeah. In that tweet, it was a different boyfriend, and at that time he was with a different boyfriend, but he has broken up with both of them. So really, in the end, it didn't even matter.
This guy's a schizo. No one wants to fucking bottom feed this guy.
Yeah.
All right, press play.
I'm not gonna lie, but like on the same day, things just so happen to happen in the cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? And a tweet was made, an announcement was made, and
you're building
I
up to this.
Took my opportunity. I kind of took my opportunity. I was like, he announced it. I got to do it, and I did it. And I made fun of the fact that Given Ant's dog had recently passed away. I got a little bit of flack for it. I'm not gonna lie. I did take a little bit of an L, especially because the way that I reacted to the situation, I just kind of like acted really impulsively. I flip-flopped back and forth between being sorry and not being sorry.
Because you were never sorry, and he admits that.
I'm not gonna lie. After several months have passed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He was never sorry. He only apologized because he quote unquote was losing a bunch of connections. That's literally the only reason he apologized. I
know the amount of connections he lost. Samuel would call in later. That's one of the major people that cut him off. And Kusari will later go on to blame Ant for all the connections he lost, when it was like the way he reacted, the dog tweet, and like the like back and forth like retarded shit that he was doing with the apology shit was basically the straw that broke a camel's back for many people. And according to Sam, like he would like optics check this guy every single time this guy gets like minutely made fun of on Twitter. So like I after like this, I'm gonna cut you the fuck off. You're a loser. But and Given Ant should have known better to not Given Ant's my friend, my buddy, but he also should have known better to not post his dog. Of course, you had sympathies for his dog, of course, but obviously when this happens, and Kusari's being a complete F slur, He should have expected it, and I'm glad that
Yeah. If you put something out there publicly, you have to expect for it to be weaponized against you. Period. Everybody knows that, and that's just the way it is. So, all right.
Yeah.
Bye. I kind of don't really care about the drama anymore. So, at least from my perspective, the way that I'm willing to approach this is that if Given It is willing to apologize for, bringing my boyfriend into the situation and trying to poke jabs at me personally and getting my personal life involved and then try.
This is just, I don't get this. It's why does he owe you an apology? This guy is just so weirdly fucking entitled, this entire thing, and it's just, it gives me the ick, bro.
You owe me an apology after I don't make an actual real apology, but you owe me one. Nah.
Please, Given It. Please, no.
Bro's begging Given It, bro. That's the first time ever. Someone begging.
What a fuck.
To villainize
what a fucking game.
He probably just begged a lot.
Went back at him on a personal level.
I wonder if that's how his relationship was with his boyfriend.
Acknowledge the
fact. Don't leave me, dude. Don't leave me, boyfriend.
My God, shut up.
He mentioned he was in a toxic relationship, so I believe it.
Especially given the timing of everything, that it had just happened. There's a time and place for everything. I understand that the timing might not have been correct there, but at the same time, I feel like this was definitely something that I was more so dragged into and not something that I started, if that makes sense. I feel like all I really did was just react to what was brought to me, and I honestly don't really feel like it's fair, the level of reception that I got towards the fact that I had simply just taken a jab back at you after the fact that you had already brought something personal into the drama, and then you had announced something personal yourself and given me the perfect bait to come at you.
Yeah.
So it's just I kind of felt like.
I do agree with this, and it's a point that comes up later too. But I do think it is kind of cringe the way the double standard, how people act. It and I think I tweeted about it at the time too, because it's I like Ant or whatever, but he has to realize he's out here constantly rage baiting people and shit stirring and etc. And he has to 100% be okay with that happening back to him. So that's one of the only things that I really agree with Kusari about, is that it is gay, the reaction that these other people had. But to be fair, it sounds like those people realized that, and so instead of saying that they cut him off because of the dog tweet, they cut him off because he was acting like a fucking spurg, which fair enough, but yeah, whatever. I don't know.
This guy acts like this constantly, so after a while, yeah, it gets tiring that you have to optics check the same guy 100,000 times.
I had no choice but to come at you there, and I thought we were just engaging in typical internet drama, but
sure.
Just we both crossed some personal lines there. So I feel like if we're both willing to sort of acknowledge the wrong that was done there, I'm willing to sort of let bygones be bygones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Shrimp? Yeah, got a question or something?
Getting so late. I didn't need to join late.
There's a woman in the call?
Okay, do you have a...
We can't have this.
Yes, there's a woman.
No, I'm a 13-year-old boy.
So, I kind of forgot the fact that...
Hey, don't say that around Kusari, okay? Don't say that around Kusari. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm only attracted to
Bye,
adult
Skelly
boys.
Loser. Anyway.
Right, okay.
I needed to clarify that.
So, do you take or receive?
Oh my God, the amount of fucking dumb shit in here because of Spawn dialing them. Where's my little timestamp thing? Oh my God, I don't want to listen to this stupid shit.
Can you get to the part where Spondell cries about Given It calling him an RFC spurg, and he starts bitching out and crying? I love that.
Yet. We gotta get through some shit before we can get to that
I'm
point.
not
It's
sure.
awesome.
Did I
It's
even
actually
mark
awesome.
that?
I know it is, but we gotta get through some other shit before we can get to that moment.
Mr. Flamenco Jr. over here, taking shit too seriously.
Why you need to I don't think you should apologize at all. He started it. Then he decides, well, he's starting this shit to bring up something personal in his life, and then he gets pissed that it gets brought up in an argument.
Okay,
I don't think you should apologize. I think you should hold your ground.
Okay, let me explain my side a little bit more, okay? Because I think honestly, me and Spawn will slightly agree. Okay, so kind of like how this started on my end. Okay, I get a message in a group chat that Kusari got suspended. Now, prior to this, I basically barely knew who Kusari was. Okay, we followed you on Twitter pretty much. There was one tweet that I think Kusari took a little too seriously, which was just a J-Schlatt copy pasta. They thought I was a fan of his content. I'm going to go Kusari. I haven't seen a single one of your content. I don't really care about Daniel Larson. And that's not a diss towards you. I just don't care.
I honestly don't really care.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really care.
So I didn't know anything about you. So if you know anything about me, okay, especially recently, I love the shit stir. Okay, it's super fun. That's what I was doing. I made a tweet. It wasn't like anything personal. It was literally just a simple shit stir. So when I made that tweet, that's all it was, because I knew you were going to be unsuspended eventually and probably see it. Now, I'm going to be real, Kusari. You had such an easy opportunity to absolutely rape me in the ass, okay? Completely. If you just quote tweeted with, "Who are you?" or like posted like the picture of the shower video or talked about something, you could have mogged me, okay?
Bro, I
you could have just
yeah,
sure.
Oh my god.
But no, I'm not even talking about the shower video. You could even like just quote tweets like, "Who are you?" and you could just simply mog me. But your reaction was,
I have that photo.
Replies, multiple tweets.
Okay, weirdo.
Yeah, we know you have a whole ass fucking folder.
Skilly exposed.
Bro, he's got a whole ass folder. We already been knowing he's got a whole ass fucking folder
that's
of
when
giving
it
shit,
was
bro.
a minor. Why do you have a minor in a shower?
Okay, you fucking
hard
liar.
drive,
You're
dude?
such a liar. He was not a minor. He was a fucking grown
minor,
adult.
dude.
Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
up.
You
Shut
have that
up.
fucking on the hard drive?
Shut the fuck up.
You're
such a fucking liar.
exposed, dude. Skelly
No.
fucking
So then, by
exposed.
that logic, you're accusing Givenant of posting CP on Twitter. Then is that what you're
Nope.
saying?
No.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. That's
You
exactly
have
what
it
you're
on the hard
saying.
drive. You have CP on the hard drive.
No. You're accusing Givenant of posting CP on Twitter.
I'm
then, by that
accusing you of
logic.
having it. I'm accusing you of having it. I'm accusing you of having it.
Burn has CP of cracker. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, it's so true. True alert. True alert.
Multiple messages, like for them, like weeks, comment sections, and even in my friends' DMs about it. So in my head, I'm like,
you decided to go personal first. Was that you?
okay,
Sorry.
I'm explaining it.
Can't
Okay, let me
stand
explain. Okay, don't interrupt me. So that's when that happened.
By the way, go personal. Literally, all he did it was rage bait. He literally just made fun of the fact that his account got suspended. That's
and the
not.
boyfriend thing
That's
was
not,
also again posted publicly. So
in
who
public.
cares?
Yeah, public. Yeah.
You put my
happened.
boyfriend.
So
into
I
it,
decided
never
to.
happened.
I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I just got this guy to spurg out like crazy over this. Okay, so I took advantage of that. So I start rage baiting. I went into your like Discord server to rage bait. I made like tweets where it's like another commentary channel is like.
Wait, hold on. Can I interject real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
When you say you went into my Discord server, does that include the part where someone came into my Discord server and posted a fake docs of mine?
I have no idea about that.
Raped by you at my. I have people messaging me about it. Actually, I think that Meme Frog messaged me about it to warn me of.
Frog told me about it.
Someone came into my Discord server.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember this. So this is irrelevant. Whatever. That's not Ant's problem. That doesn't have anything to do with Ant.
Spoiler alert. He blames a lot on Ant.
Yeah, everything just gets blamed on Ant throughout this whole thing, and it's like this doxing shit has nothing to do with that. I think I actually have. Let me see here.
Dead air.
Well, we can just cut it out of the episode.
Don't add anything.
Yeah,
Shut
it's all
up,
getting
dude.
edited.
That's what I was told. That's what I assumed. That's why it says not anymore as like you're not in a relationship anymore. That's what I meant.
Okay, that makes sense. Now let me just acknowledge that that's a completely different person than someone who.
Yeah, I was told afterwards. Yeah, I was told afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
and I feel like that's definitely on Samuel because that was information that I trusted with Samuel because at the time I thought that Samuel was someone who I could trust with.
That was your first mistake, bro. Your first mistake is trusting literally anybody in fucking commentary, you retard.
That is what I was talking about earlier,
That
bro.
type of.
What?
No, right there what he talked about the boyfriend. Which, by the way, I feel this is important to remember. Sammy is a very key important figure to remember, so keep that in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, continue.
Yeah.
Information about my personal life because I thought that he was a friend of mine at the time, but.
Do not trust anyone in commentary.
Unironically.
Everyone, no matter what, every's a snake.
No,
at one point.
no. It's always funny to me when people learn this lesson. Like, hello, we know this.
I mean, it happened in core server where like fours like threw my personal life in my face, but I never told them anything. And I know who you are, by the way. I know who you told fours. Don't worry.
Oh, you figured it out? Oh shit.
I think I figured it out. I don't like 99% of me is saying a certain person that's allowed people to say my personal life before. Told fours. Because I only told like 7 people and then it became everyone's problem. So yeah, I guess lesson learned again. Don't trust anyone.
you know, thanks to this drama, it kind of like helped me discover that maybe I shouldn't be friends with him, and he definitely sort of like showed his true colors because of it. But honestly, I appreciate that piece of information because no, that was not the same boyfriend. Yeah, I know I get a lot of but no, 2 different people. I'm unfortunately not.
Bro, he does a lot of this like he does a lot of this weird like oversharing throughout this whole thing, and I it's so weird to me that like Spondyle and these people aren't calling him out, because normally they would be like, ew, like why are you oversharing all this information? It's just weird. Like nobody cares about this. Stop fucking trauma dumping on this stream, bro.
Wait, actually, there's something important. Well, it's not irrelevant, but so on the other guy's stream, the other one, the main host, Bondo had his fucking camera on, but he had like a picture, I think, of a Given End's dog. So I bet you he wasn't even like really paying attention to the whole thing.
Not with either of them anymore, actually. Neither of them are a part of my life anymore. Both of them are actually pieces of shit. But yeah.
Sure.
Just,
yeah.
And, I feel like that was
someone
just
say that you were packing his piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Perhaps I was, but I think the point is that was just a totally out-of-pocket assumption made about someone that was in my life. That was based off of something that you had heard from someone who I had told someone about stuff in my life. At the end of the day, I thought that I could trust people, you know, to just be normal friends, you know what I'm saying? And I guess they weren't normal friends, and as a result, a game of telephone happened that resulted in you believing information.
Shut up,
That was
bro.
something that he was told from somebody who heard that privately, right?
So it's
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
So Given Ant leaked that then. That was something that he was told from somebody who heard that privately, right? Like that wasn't a public thing?
No, it was a public thing. At the time when I broke up with my first boyfriend, I had made...
Oh, can we just point out, Spondyle has been like hard defending this guy, and he doesn't even know that the tweet about his boyfriend was public information. Like,
no, that's
what
like
the
that's
fuck,
why
dude?
it's like the poison that this guy just hated Ant, so he blindly defended. By the way,
He was ready to do a gotcha on him. He was so ready.
Yeah, this is just like the
It's about
poison
it.
of the community. This is how it is.
I talked about it before.
Alex is worse.
I'm someone who at least is like very public with the way I express my emotions. It's like you can see through my retweets, you can see through the types of comments I make. You can tell when I'm going through a breakup.
Yeah, that's very typical of a homosexual.
Sure. I also want to say this before like people start saying this. I'm not trying to blame Sam. Okay, I just want to make that clear. There's like don't put any blame on Sam. Okay, I 100% made the tweet and I will own that. Okay, because I thought it was funny. This is so I want to make that clear. Like,
isn't that the guy who makes those gay news tweets that?
Yes, Samuel. Yeah.
So no.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting blame on both of you because one, you made an assumption that led to you feeling safe and making a tweet about me that just had absolutely nothing to do with the reality of what had happened. And then second of all, what is it? In what universe is it fucking Samuel's business to gossip about me behind like you're
in
gayer
commentary,
than me by doing that, you fucking idiot.
Dude.
Like I'm sorry, and I'm talking to Samuel by the way. Like,
dude, no way. Dude,
yeah, no.
What business do you have to gossip about me behind my back, dude? Everyone does that.
Everybody in this space is a
now,
fucking gossip. This guy included. You know this guy is in fucking people's DMs gossiping. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm sure right now someone's gossiping about me, about Maggot, about Skelly, about someone. This is just how this community is. The gayest community on earth that should like crash and burn. Someone's gossiping, so who cares? Hey, what place did this guy have to gossip about me? Cry about it. You're in this community. You should know better.
Sorry. But Samuel, like, Doug, respectfully, if you're talking about me like that behind the scenes, you know, like about my personal relationships with people, shit that I trust you with, it's just like you're a piece of shit.
Well, if didn't you talk about publicly? Right? Like when did you talk about publicly? So that like you broke up with the person. So like when in that, like
I think through like coded retweets that are very targeted towards a certain person. Like I said, you can.
Yes. So the answer is yes. It was public. Thanks. Got it.
It was like vague code.
Me personally, I wouldn't tweet out that my boyfriend, which
man, he was for the streets.
But that just didn't really work out the way that I saw it. So
unfortunately,
we're on the better pastures.
Fair.
Have you thought about trying women?
Just so I could like get to like at least like the dog thing to clarify that. So like I made the tweet and I had no issues with it. It was clearly like to get you like rage. I didn't really think about it that deeply. I don't really care. It was clearly just like baiting. So I pretty much like everything was like seemed like it was like fine and like whatever, like, you know, I was just like clearly baiting and everything. Then later, I think it was like a day or two. That's when my dog passed away and I make a tweet about it. Now, when I made the tweet, in retrospect, it was a dumb idea to tweet that when I'm in a beef. I will 100% concede, and that is 100% true. Shouldn't have done that. I wasn't really thinking about the Kusari drama when I made the tweet. I think that's fair enough to say. I wouldn't when a dog passes away, I'm not thinking about some gay Twitter spurg fight I'm getting into.
Yeah, I feel like, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like at this point in the timeline, right? This wasn't really even a drama, right? This was just shit flinging for the sake of trolling for whatever, right? This didn't explode until after the dog tweet, right? So
correct.
I would also say
spaces. That's not. Yeah, I don't think that's true though, because Kusari immediately spurged out about Ant tweeting that. So, I mean, he's saying that it was not really anything, but that's not true because Kusari was acting like a fucking retard about.
Yeah, he was making a public and private stink about it. So no, this drama was already exploding.
Yeah.
To when I was leaked some stuff. Yeah, this guy was exploding behind the scenes hardcore.
To be real, so when
that's what caused me to lose all my friends. So it's
oh, I'm gonna actually ask you about that in a little bit. So after I tweeted, okay, obviously I'm pretty emotional. I'm in an emotional state. Then that's when I see that you make a bunch of replies, making duck, and then you delete them. Okay, you delete them. Would you say that you say that for a fact?
Yeah, I would say that I definitely deleted my replies, and I actually went on to make an apology tweet about those replies, and then I went on to retract that apology.
Yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. So you made those and you deleted them. Now, this is when obviously it got screenshotted. Before it got deleted, no one talked about it.
Yes, and then Samuel made an accidental highlight reel of me.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. It was your highest moments, okay? Sorry, his greatest moments in that highlight reel, but no, it was Frog makes a tweet and Frog has even admitted that he was being a little moral fucky, okay? He's admitted that to me before. You can ask Frog. And then I make a reply.
Frog was in my DMs on Twitter telling me about how much of a terrible, horrible, no good, awful, very bad person I am.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Look, I agree. I think anybody who was genuinely going after this Kusari guy simply for what he said about the dog, I think that's retarded. I'm sorry. It's stupid. It's moral faggy. Nobody fucking cares about that shit. It's dumb. It's dumb. I made fun of Keemstar's dog when it died. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care.
Yeah.
Was. Or when Pipster's dad was in the hospital.
True.
There to make a comment about your dog
evil.
when you had just made an indirect
Shut the fuck
tweet
up.
joking about
Cry,
my
bitch.
boyfriend cheating on me when that had never happened. So it's
Damn,
just I don't know, man. Frog can go suck on a bag of penises for all I care.
Let me also make this clear, okay? Because I think that it got twisted quite badly. I don't actually care. I don't care that you made the reply. If you asked me then, I probably...
You cared. Ant absolutely cared. He absolutely cared when it happened. Because he went on to have, and I know that he kind of admits here that he did care, but he cared because he left for a month, maybe more than a month when that happened, and he was only active in Joe's Discord server and maybe a couple other ones. So
rest in peace, Joe.
He absolutely cared. He absolutely cared. He shouldn't even be trying to say that he didn't care. He clearly did.
Would have been gotten more of emotional, but logically, I don't care that you made the reply.
So
obviously,
you did care.
Sure, but I'm talking about current day. I don't really care. I think
you cared in the moment when it was happening. That's a fucking retarded point. Well, I don't care now. Yeah, everybody shit on you for it. No shit, you don't care now.
Well, okay. What I mean, let me re-clarify this. What I mean is that obviously I care.
That I was in, dog. Literally, I lost all of my friends in commentary, and I felt like I had been backed into a corner where I had no choice but to make an apology.
This right here. This is the big. This is my thing. I think realistically, his whole issue isn't the backlash. I think it's the fact that he lost a group of fake fucking friends. Let's be honest here. His group of friends are fucking fake. Burn, is this not the same group of friends that were friends with AJ at one fucking point?
True. But AJ, but AJ fucked that up, and I retarded.
No. I'm not saying it's the same situation. I'm not saying it's the same situation. What I'm saying is that these guys,
Kusari fucked it up too.
It's the same. Yeah, and I completely agree with Maggot. Yes,
but these people themselves.
was the same group of friends that AJ was with, but AJ is a fucking stupid retard and just kept lying.
Pedophile defender.
Yeah, I agree. He defended the session perp until it wasn't viable anymore, and then started going into the other side of like reality that session perp was a pedophile. But anyway.
But no, it's like these guys that like you cannot tell me that these guys aren't fucking shady because they were around. Correct me if I'm wrong, Burn, but were they not involved with whatever happened with Himpleton last year when he had his whole fucking meltdown? Weren't these guys recording or leaking shit?
Nope, stop! I have to.
Oh yeah, that's why I asked you.
That was Amos. Amos was the one to record the confrontation call. That wasn't supposed to be a confrontation call. It was like a therapy call, quote unquote. But no one was supposed to record, but Amos did, and then immediately leaked it to MRAL for content. Because that's a great thing to do to someone you call a friend.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you shouldn't trust anybody.
It's the same group of people. But Himpleton did fuck up a little bit there too, but not to the extent of AJ and fucking this guy. But yeah. It's the same group. It's just like, I'll agree with you, Skelly. It's a weird pattern. It is a weird pattern. That whatever Ace, Samuel, Spinling, and those group of people.
It's fucking Spinling, Amos, Ace. Yeah, dead meme frog. Like these, it's so fucking shady. That's like, are you really sad? Were they really your friends? I mean, I know you guys are. I know Maggot, you're saying like, oh, it's in comments. You expect your shit to be leaked, but it doesn't change the fact that he did, trust these guys with info. And if these guys were my friends, I would have that expectation of. But I would have the expectation though that these guys would not be leaking my shit though, or to someone that I'm currently arguing with. I would at least expect them to be, in the middle, try not to get involved.
I understand. I understand because I've had similar shit happen. So I was upset when private shit got leaked. Like I agree. I thought that certain people were my friends, and it was really fucked up when they did it. But that was when I learned the lesson that I can't trust anybody. Clearly with that kind of information, so I'm not going to share that kind of information with people in this space. And that was that. Like, it does suck. Yes, they are scummy, but everybody here is scummy. Every single person here is scummy. You shouldn't trust anybody.
When Himpleton leaked something that was very private, that was promised never to be leaked, I fucking hated him for a long time. Me and Himpleton are good now. I can forgive but never forget. But me and him are really good, and I consider Himpleton a friend. But yeah, it was definitely jarring at the time for that. Like one Echo did it to me with my dad. He just leaked that for content. And then that no one in AWT heed the warning that Echo was a piece of shit after doing it to me. So when I will throw it. The last conversation me and Joe really had was me throwing Echo in their face. I'll forever throw it in their face that I was right about Echo. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. They knew at the time that Echo was a piece of shit because he leaked my dad for content. And I told them to get rid of him because this guy would be a snake and do it to them. And then Echo was a snake to fucking Joe. And then they cared. Then they conveniently cared. But on the contrary. So
no,
yes.
I mean, it feels dumb though. That guy. Yeah, it feels dumb though. Like when you get your shit leaked like that, it feels you feel really stupid about it because if you actually sit back and look at the community at large, that's what they do. Like they are leaking DMs and shit frequently. So it shouldn't be a surprise when it happens to you because they do it to fucking everybody. It sucks when it happens, but it sucks. You just have to understand that that's part of it.
Yeah, and this was March of 2024. This is before 2025 where everyone leaked my stuff again. But in 24, that was 3 months of me being in the community. So I should have known better, but obviously I wasn't experienced in this garbage. So when Echo did it to me, I was definitely I was very upset, and I did call for him to be removed. And then
anyways,
it was their fault. It was their fault that call happened anyway.
Yeah, press and play.
All right. Did the same thing that you had done to me, which was bring a personal drama into the beef, which had nothing to do with internet beef, and at the time was based solely on banter and numbers. Do you not understand that?
I can understand, but let me ask, who removed you as a friend?
I can name them: Dead Meme Frog, Spinling, fucking Samuel, Fucking Ace, literally all of those fucking people. Texane
Yep.
hasn't talked to me in months. I can name countless people.
that's another
So
reason.
I can say that Spondile's not true. Or not Spondile.
Spondile, because I literally fucking misspoke.
Sorry, Spinling. Sorry, Spinling. Spinling.
Spinling. Okay, let me correct myself, because Spinling was actually one of maybe 2 people who had actually reached out to me after the fact to say, no, I actually didn't stop associating with you. I just publicly unfollowed you and stopped associating with you publicly to be safe for my own channel and my own reputation. But
That
I
is
can-
fucking
behind the
snaky
scenes,
as
though,
shit.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, it is. Of course it is.
That's what
yeah.
I fucking mean. That's what I mean. Is like shit like that. Is like, yeah, I won't be friends with you publicly, but I'll be friends with you privately. It's just like, no, like you guys are so fucking like shady and snaky for that. Like, I'm sorry, but like this continue playing, because there's another part that really gets to me when he is like getting his little fifis hurt with Given Ant.
Fuck you. I don't give a shit.
I mean,
gives a
that's
fuck?
not what you said in the message. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I keep saying Spondile.
What did I say in the messages then? What did I say?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull it up real quick.
But DMs, so does he pull them up
So,
live? Because I know about this too.
Spinling says, "Sorry, I understand."
He
what
reads them
differences,
out. I
but
don't
did
know
not
if he
cut you
pulls
off.
them
I
out.
unfollowed you on Twitter, and that is it. And you say, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification.
Publicly
Thank you for the
unassociating with me
misunderstanding.
because of the drama. That's
Well,
exactly
okay, here's what
I
he
just
said.
said.
Well, let me finish.
Basically just said I still fuck with you behind the scenes, but I publicly unfollowed you because of the drama. Is that not what I just said?
Yeah, okay. Just to sum this up, the point that Ant is making simply is that when that conversation occurred, Kusari didn't have a problem with it, but now is choosing to have a problem with it publicly on this stream, and it's stupid. Like, you should have, if you had a problem with it, you should have said something back then.
I agree.
Sure. Let me finish the messages so we can likely get more.
Let me finish the message so I can paint it in the way that paints me in the more accurate light. Sure. Yeah.
No. It's more context. What? Okay. So he says it's all right, bro. I have issues with you for what you said, not because we said, but because because Ann is my friend. It's a loyalty thing, just to clarify. He says yes, that makes sense. That's what you say. I saw that was the same way that Sam, after he clarified that to me as well. You say, yeah, I have nothing personally against.
Try to pull the same shit. And once again, keep in mind, Given Ant, that these are the last ever conversations that I have ever had with these people. They have not once ever spoken to me since when we used to have regular conversations, both publicly and privately, because these were people who I both used to have friendly relationships with, but are no longer existing because of the drama. That's the fact that you fail to understand. They publicly unfollowed me and publicly stopped associating with me, sent a little DM as damage control to try to make it seem like, oh, I still fuck with you behind the scenes, but I only publicly unfollowed you and made these tweets against you and shit all over you, just to make myself, seem better in the public eye. And then guess what? They never ever fucking spoke to me ever again. That's the fact that you don't understand. These people used to be.
Yeah.
Why is that Ant's problem?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's not
Why
Ant's
is
fault.
that Ant's problem?
That doesn't fall on Given Ant. That falls on them. Like that, if anything, that speaks more of them than Given Ant. Given Ant never told them at any point, hey, I want you guys to stop associating with this guy. Hell, as a matter of fact, actually, no, I can't say this. Never mind. I can't reveal this. Go. Continue playing.
It's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's like that's not Ant's fault. And this guy spends a majority of the time that they're having this quote unquote debate simply just crying about losing his friends. I'm thinking about skipping to something else. Unless was there anything interesting you wanted to hear that's in this section or no?
No, it's pretty much. This moment right here just pretty much captures like Kusari's real problem with Given Ant. He instead of going after like the group of friends that betrayed him, because we literally see how we saw them. Instead of going after them and actually calling them out, because that really is the crux of the problem, he instead is blaming and Given Ant for that, which I don't understand how anyone in this fucking call did not understand that or even pointed that out. Not Aiden, not Himpleton, not anyone really. And when Samuel calls in, he just instantly, it's spoiler alert, he instantly like, oh, okay, I forgive you then. That's cool. That's all I wanted. I just wanted an apology from Samuel. That was it. It's like, what the fuck you mean? That was it. Anyways, continue playing.
Celebrating like your death. It was clear because I knew that you were going to come back on Twitter, because that always happens. That's happened to me. It's happened to many people before. When they make like an itchy joke on Twitter.
That's not true.
It usually does happen, and that's in my head. I was like, it's going to happen. Yes.
that is not a
main
guaranteed
Twitter
thing.
still hasn't came back yet, so it just depends on the person and like But my main Twitter hasn't came back yet.
Also, why are we moral fagging about Twitter's being suspended? These people celebrate Twitter accounts getting suspended all the time. What are we doing here, guys? Like, What is this? This is fucking
You're
cringe.
celebrating my Twitter account going down. Yeah, you've done it before. Who cares? Like,
Yeah,
not
no,
up
you
or
literally,
shut
like,
up,
it's
bro.
the same as before. If you get suspended, there's not a guarantee you come back. And just making a random tweet out, you look gay. Like, you just...
If Ant looks gay when he does it, then what about the rest of you? Because you guys have definitely done this to, like, lots of people. I'm pretty sure it even happened to me when my account got suspended.
I mean,
So, like...
Honestly, I remember more so when what is it? A good example is when Tipster fucking shut down his own. It's really when the other person shuts down their Twitter. I know they did it to Michael Berto. I know they did it to fucking Tipster. I know I did it to Sabo when he got his shit taken down. Or when Slug recently got his YouTube channel taken down.
I think everyone, like even
Yeah.
Nick and all them,
Yep.
Larix and all
Yep.
them were fucking happy when fucking Salvo went down
Yep.
on Twitter.
Yep.
These
gloating
people
about
are
it,
like
yeah.
celebrating like it's the fucking like Memorial Day parade, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
it's a gay,
I definitely
it's a gay
agree.
point. It's a gay point from Spondo.
Yeah.
You look gay for making
You're
a
gay.
tweet.
Yeah, like the rest of
I
you.
like honestly, who
I just
cares?
came back from a fucking suspension today. Who
Okay,
gives a
guys.
shit?
I'm just gonna. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna put a
Come
bar
on,
in this
Doc,
counter
on
right
the
now.
radio. Shut up.
Aiden wants to join. I don't
Oh,
know.
hell.
Aiden wants to
Bring
join,
him
but
on, bro.
yeah.
Bring him on,
But
bring
thing
him
is, I'm just gonna have to kick everyone but and Kusari
Like,
really quick.
thank
Okay.
you.
After,
Finally.
after he's
Can you
done,
tell me what
you
time
guys can
step
come
we're
back
at
on.
after
But I'm just gonna have to-
54
Raping
minutes?
Kusky.
54 minutes, you finally get him out of the call. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, and he comes back. He comes back like right away anyways, so
Thank
Oh,
God.
because I think they have privileges to join in and out. Because I know Spondo joins in and out.
Because Spondo has the creator privilege, which is what can go into the live stream.
Yeah. I don't know about Triton, but I don't know. He's
a
gay in touch
co-host.
with
He's co-host,
Oh,
by the way.
okay. that's
I'm gonna
even
skip
worse.
ahead to when Hippleton joins.
Like publicly on your side now. That's the only reason. Let's be realistic.
That's not the only reason,
Yes.
Doug. That's actually
Because the
not a
tide has
factor at all.
shifted against me, and because
It's actually
only other
quite the
people left me.
opposite. It's actually quite the opposite. The reason why I had posted that
Don't give it
apology
here.
was actually because I was in such a bad position. I
donated
posted
£2
that apology
through Super
out of
Chat.
fear that I was
Can you
going
play
to
Peggle as a
permanently
background
have my...
gameplay?
You call us the RFC Spurs, you're a fucking
Dude,
loser.
Because I was losing friends left and right.
You
awesome
little
dono.
bitch. Give an ant. You call us the RFC Spurs, you're a fucking loser. You hang out with Leia
He's
something.
right. He's right about
You're
that. Oh, wait, he
gay.
I mean,
does?
you are a...
Yeah.
I'm not anymore. She literally burned the bridge. Wait. No,
You hang out with,
You
hold on,
are
hold on,
literally
hold
a
on.
spur.
You
You're
hang
the
out with the
definition of a
community of
spur.
like
You were-
35-year-old
Fuck you,
women getting
Hippleton.
You
mad
hang
at
out. You hang out with like literally
Holy
like
shit.
chatters
Alright.
in.
My God, this is AIDS, bro.
Chill,
That's
chill,
so
chill.
mad.
Say your point, you man. Say your point. Get your own.
Hey!
I think it's a great idea to have 15 people in your VCs in
Yeah.
your life, so nobody
Hippleton,
can hear the original
Hippleton,
rule.
you said,
I know.
Hippleton, you said
I
you'd
have
be
a single point to make. I have a
conversation.
single point to make. I have a single point to make,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna mute.
By the way, spoiler alert, doesn't have a
Listen,
single point to make.
Kusari, you
What?
He doesn't have a single
What'd you
point
say?
to make. I said spoiler alert, he doesn't have a single point to make.
fell on
He
the
has
blade
multiple.
yourself. You voluntarily fell on the blade yourself, buddy. Okay, so that's like a bullshit point to make towards Ant. And Ant, at the same time, you could have steelmanned this entire thing and just been like, yeah, I was rage baiting and I was cocked to get offended, but yeah, I was rage baiting. Fuck you, but you didn't. Okay, so listen, there's mistakes on both sides. Okay, that's all. All right, I'm muting.
Okay,
Listen.
cool.
Give me
Go
it. Your community is filled with fucking losers that you.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God,
not.
he's so
So
mad,
please
Are you
tell
so
dude.
me
upset by called
who
you a
I hang
spur?
around
Are you
that's
so...
fucking
He's so mad, bro.
Probably a Spurg! Like,
you so
dude,
upset
who
by
cares, crybaby?
You are a Spurg, bro. You are a Spurg.
Dude.
You and Alex Gekmo have Twitter spaces talking about dead dog, and you guys may think you're memeing and trolling or whatever, but that is Spurg behavior. You
It's
are
Spurgy
fucking
as fuck.
Spurgs.
Dude,
and
like-
your major A-logs. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, and it's really pathetic behavior from the both of them. Call me a Spurg? Like,
Because you're a
dude, didn't take the page out of Flamenco's book. Don't get mad at the internet, buddy boy. Like, Jesus
Alex is
Christ.
much more of a
loser.
spur. Alex is much more of a spur because as soon as Nick blocked him, he started behaving like a jealous ex-girlfriend. Nick is a fat fuck.
That's W.
Nah, he is. He
That's
is.
W. That's
You're
Alex Gekmo
just
W all
biased
day long.
against Nicky Boy. He did nothing
Absolutely
wrong.
biased. Absolutely
No,
biased.
no, 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 no.
Oreo
Maggot.
domination, bro.
No, he did. No, Maggot. Literally, Alex
I know.
Gekmo looked up to Nick as a
Skelly,
role model.
I saw everything. I saw everything that went down. W. Alex Gekmo.
No, that's a huge L. His fucking idol blocked him, and it's he fucking still hates it. It's
Everybody
funny.
has
He's
to learn.
fucking
Everybody
pathetic.
has to learn one way or another, man. That's how he learned.
That's a huge
Oh
L
my
right
gosh,
there.
you're so angry
You understand
over
that,
that.
right?
You
You
look
have
like
a
a
pedophile
12-year-old. You
mustache.
look like a 12-year-old that hasn't like hit puberty yet. You're my age. How old are you? 20?
Yeah. You have a pedophile stash. You understand that, right?
And it looks
You
much
look
better
like if
because
Nick
I actually
Fuentes-
look like an
You
adult.
Wait, Spondyle's 20. Did you guys hear the way he said that? Yeah. He
Yeah,
felt, it was like he was ashamed to admit that he is 20.
I thought he was 21.
Oh, that makes a lot of. Shut up, Skelly. Who cares?
Yeah, actually, guys, he's like 21.
21 or 22, I forget. Anyways, continue.
You said that, and meanwhile, you look like a pedophile.
Have we brought up Chloe yet?
True.
Has anyone considered this?
We brought up Kinetic Kel.
Spondyle, who's Chloe, and why does all the men in commentary know what she looks like naked? Please explain. Curious.
Wait, Spondyle, wouldn't that make you his victim by your own logic?
Yeah, he looks like he'd molest me. Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, let's go back to the conversation because we're like,
we derailed the entire train here.
Can I make a suggestion whilst there's a big
question for Given Ant.
Sure.
What was the total Kusari death live stream going to be?
It was literally it was literally just going to be a stream of me like looking at the like all the spurg out and like all the replies and just like laughing at it. It was like that's all it was going to be. It was not going to be like I know it got like worded as like it was actually going to be like my biggest nuke of all time, which would be so funny, but no, it literally was just going to be me laughing about it.
I was gonna say, dog, because like the way that was framed, like I was kind of hyped for it because like even I was like wondering like, oh dude, like I'm even like what does this dude have on me? Like dude.
Yeah, that was definitely framed as the end of Kusari, the live stream.
I mean, it's a troll. I mean, like everyone uses like the total Kusari death as like titles before when they actually probably doesn't even mean that. So like that's what I used, right? Like everyone does that in commentary. It's like a typical commentary title. Like don't take it super literally.
I guess, yeah.
Bro.
The Oreo death.
So for real.
No, yeah, everyone. No, they're right. They're right. Everyone has done that. Like fucking Chud, Queeman, Augie, even fucking Dog.
Everybody. The cognitive dissonance for when Ant does it goes crazy, bro. That goes crazy.
But then again, considering the situation, this was,
Oreo death.
I don't know.
And so now you can kind of like see how like that kind of made me sort of feel like I was being pushed into a corner, right? Like it kind of made it seem like things were on the line there. Like now
What? How, dude? Like what? This guy, I really, bro. I commented underneath this Weissler guy's stream too. Like I really don't understand how anybody fucking defended this guy. I really don't understand how anybody defended this guy because he is a total fucking puss, bro. He's like the biggest fucking puss I think I've ever seen in my life.
Don't worry.
I feel like
watch out, Mac. He's gonna try to debate you now.
Oh my god. Debate about why I hate him? I don't know, bro. I just fucking hate you, okay?
See my perspective a little better, right?
That you felt pushed in the corner because you were getting like public pressure on it?
No, because the way that not just the fact that I was losing connections left and right, but I was also anticipating a live stream from you that was.
Oh my god, bro. This guy.
Fucking. Bro, you're a lolcow documentarian channel. Bro, and he's a lolcow this is why never be a lolcow documentarian channel. Never go down that path because you become the biggest pussy on earth. This is like a Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude. I want to go to the I have more to lose argument because that shit's crazy.
To cut you off, that would be crazy. I wasn't even trying to cancel you over it. I think
I'm not really concerned
the
about
only sure, but like the only tweet I made, and I have the tweet here. Let me actually just pull it up and read it out loud. Give me a second.
It's just like it feels like the argument that I'm making that I had a lot more to lose here is just like it's being continuously undermined, and I just want to like keep stressing the fact that like there were a lot
again he lost a group of shady friends. Like that's not really like the worst thing imaginable. Like I don't understand.
My
like
my YouTube channel is at risk because of a guy named Given Ant, who I think is a shitter commentary channel that gets no views, but my account is at risk because of him. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, like a Given Ant has a fucking like unhinged fan base. Like that. That's not how this works. Fucking hilarious.
Either irrelevant or he's a threat to your career. Which is it, bro?
My side.
I think he's a threat to his career.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot more.
What?
I think Given Ant's a threat to everyone's career. Everyone watch out. Ant took out Leia. Ant took out this guy. You know, it's over.
There's a good chance that Given Ant probably won't even save him from a burning building.
Shut the fuck up.
True. Thank God.
Have the right or wrong response to the drama. And it's like, yes.
I mean, there was pressure on me, like afterwards, right? there's spousal pressure on me afterwards, after the drama. So I think there's.
Yeah, but like the worst that you ever got was that you got made fun of. But it's like what, you didn't lose your channel because you didn't have a channel to.
Look,
You didn't lose your channel.
I don't.
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
even
he
lose your
didn't
channel.
He's so.
Yeah, that's the thing that didn't make sense. Like, you lost your Twitter for a bit. You didn't lose. Like, it's not like he striked your channel. Like
You didn't lose your channel, but I did. But like, no, you didn't lose your channel. You you uploaded soon after the drama.
Look, I don't care about the dead dog jokes and shit, but he is definitely like downplaying how hard these guys went at Ant, after that drama. And again, they went hard at Kusari too over it. Both sides were gay for that, but like, I don't know why he's sitting here acting like Ant didn't get a bunch of flack for it too. Like, there's a reason why he kind of like left for a fucking month.
You're still growing. You're still a small channel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be real, Kusari. I think you take this. I think you're taking it a little too seriously.
Yes.
To be honest, I don't think like this small.
That's exactly what someone who averages
drama.
800 views per video would say. So
This is what I mean. He takes these swipes that Ant's a nobody. It's like either this drama. How is it a threat to your channel? If he's a nobody, then it's not a threat to you. Like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? You're an idiot. You're retarded.
But can you explain how like a random small Twitter drama would cause like the death of your channel? I don't see that, right? I don't understand.
I don't think your channel was seriously at risk, Kusari.
No, I don't think it was either.
My interjection here was, and what I agree with you on, Kusari, is I think it was weird to try to make a moral point against you over the dog shit when I can agree that like personal shit was invoked against you. Like, if people want to do the whole like shit posting, rage baiting, like troll persona.
But it was rage bait.
It was. No, it was. No, it was. But it was calling time out when the rage bait like occurred back. Right. That was my contention. I feel like that's like pussy shit. That if you want to be a fucking rage baiter, troll, or whatever, okay, like be my guest. But like you have to then be totally willing for the same to be applied to you, or else you just like look
like a pussy. That's the fucking point I'm trying to make, bro.
Well, it doesn't seem like Ant disagrees.
Not really. Kusari's just been like crying
No,
about
he's not.
losing his friends and blaming Ant for everything. He hasn't really made any point about anything, to be honest.
So I'm trying to figure out where we're at, like what the disagreement is right now.
Here's what I'll respond to Aiden with. I agree that like if I'm going to be like a rage baiter, I probably shouldn't like tweet publicly about like personal stuff that could be used. I agree. When I made the tweet, like I said, I wasn't really thinking about like the conclusion. Thinking about like the connections with the Kusari drama because I was more like worried about like my dog just sadly passed away. So I wasn't thinking about that, and I have admitted that like at the beginning of the stream that like I shouldn't have done that. And if I wanted to be a rage baiter, I probably shouldn't. I think there's a difference. Like, I think it makes sense why I would probably get upset by those jokes, but like I can understand.
Look, I like Ant, but he's saying a lot of things here. He's saying a lot of words that he doesn't need to say. You just say, yeah, I was gay for getting upset about that because I would do the same to somebody else, right? I would shit on somebody else I didn't like for the same thing. You know what I mean? He's doing a lot of over explaining, and it's unnecessary.
I love
the point of like why.
What?
Yeah, continue.
You just said you're in love with him? You're in love with giving him?
No, I didn't say that.
God,
Continue
you're
the fucking
gay.
stream. I literally didn't say that. I literally said
He literally said that.
I literally
he said he's
said
in love with giving
continue.
Ant. He said he's in love with giving Ant.
I literally said to continue. What part of that did you not
Shouldn't
understand?
have
Continue.
brought up something. I agree with that. So I agree.
Great.
That's fair.
Great.
Nice. Cool.
So I guess so where are we? I mean, where are we at here? Like,
I don't know actually. Where's this conversation going now?
Yeah,
like the one thing I want from you, bro, is literally just say my bad, homie, for bringing your boyfriend.
Oh my god! Why?
Why do you care so much?
Why, dude? Oh, it's so pathetic, bro.
Into this. That's literally the only thing I want from you. Just say my bad, homie.
That's fair, yeah.
Just say my bad, homie, and we're cool.
I mean,
I don't think.
Wait, hold on. I don't think. Wait. I don't think that you ever needed to apologize for bringing Ant's dog into this.
No.
But like vice versa, I don't think the same needs to happen here. Like, I hate to say it, but like people, if you're putting public shit online,
I think if it didn't have the implications that it had in the fact that I legitimately suffered consequences for the.
That's your own fault, bro. Those are the consequences of your actions. That's not Ant's fault. He's not beholden to you in any way because you chose to be a part of it. Like, this guy is such a... This guy's pathetic, bro. He's really pathetic.
Of what I did, it's just like in response to the fact that it all started because he brought my boyfriend, like literally just say my bad. It's like not even just as a matter of ending the drama, but just as a form of like respect, dog.
Kusari, you're essentially like expecting an apology from him because of the fact that you apologize. Because of the fact that you apologize.
Not because I apologize. Not because I apologize. I literally retracted my apology. I don't stand by that.
Then
apology.
why are you begging him for an apology?
Please apologize to me. Please. Dude.
I'm not sorry for what I did to you, but can you apologize to me? Like,
I'm
this
gonna
guy
rub
is so weird, bro.
I'm gonna rub
He's
my
so fucking
fingers
weird.
together. I'm gonna do some Senna shit. I'm gonna rub my fingers
He's
together.
so-
Please give me an apology.
He's so entitled and weird, bro. It's just weird.
I want an apology.
Well, you apologize on this stream. You apologize on the stream, so yes, you do.
No, I'm saying the apology that I tweeted out.
But the apology on this stream. But hold on, Kusari. The apology on this stream. No, it was for the same thing. But it was for the same thing.
Not necessarily for the same thing. Those are two different apologies.
What?
Two different contexts. Okay, you're acting like those two are the same thing, and I feel like that's very disingenuous. I think the apology that I tweeted out.
I think we get it. Are we fine if I skip ahead to Samuel commenting?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
We love Samuel content.
Oh my god, dude, this is so stupid.
Gotta love Samuel.
Or actually, hang on. Let's do the final thoughts from Kusari first. I guess, kind of, whatever.
Leaving this knowing that I still.
Pissing?
Oh my god.
Did everybody hear me pissing just now?
Yeah, it was like frying.
The streams were healthy. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Turn your camera. Okay.
I think I can be happy leaving this knowing that I still stand by everything that I said, and I don't really give a shit.
I did too.
mean, people can
Okay, so you're not sorry. And it's weird that you were begging Ant for an apology throughout that whole thing. Like, okay, good. I'm glad we got there after 2 hours.
People can think whatever the fuck they want to think, and I feel like people already had their preconceived notions of me from the very beginning. So I don't really feel like this stream or this debate changes very much at all. So yeah, dude, honestly.
No, this doesn't change anything. This is just content. 100% just, or what is it called? Not content, non-tent? Is that what it is? This is non-tent.
Okay.
If I won, I don't care. If I lost, I honestly don't care. It really, like, this is, everyone's gonna forget about this in a month again.
Oh, I'm not, because I gotta make my monthly mandated Rusty tweet.
Oh my god, bro.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm skipping to Samuel. Oh my god, bro.
Just us four. Wow. Okay.
You fucking dick. I'll stay quiet. All right.
Yep. Just us. No more other people to like yell
Spawn
Rusty's
Dow's
dead
never
or.
been quiet.
Sure, yeah,
though,
this
so
is
who
it.
cares?
Yep, right. So from my understanding, the thing that I got bought into was the joke about Kusari's boyfriend, right?
Yes.
Right. So apparently, like this was, I'm pretty sure, brought up at the very beginning of this, like the whole convo was that in private, like in confidence, you and Givenat were like joking about Kusari's boyfriend, and then like you mentioned, like I guess mentioned, but like you started like the whole ex thing or used to be boyfriend.
Okay,
Well,
you're kind of like
there's more
miswording what
details there
actually
because
happened.
it was me and Ace, and we were just chilling in the call. The beef between him and Kusari were going down. I made a joke about Kusari's boyfriend, and while like Anne and whoever else was in that call, Ace and whatever, were looking through the tweets, and decided
you
to
were
make
screen
that
sharing it,
point.
right?
No, yeah, I wasn't screen sharing.
Oh
I'm
no,
on
Ace.
final.
No, it was Ace. It was Ace. That's
Yeah, so I made a joke, and then Anne decided to tweet it out.
Yeah.
That is literally my involvement there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I didn't make the joke because whatever, I don't really care. Looking back on it, I shouldn't have been focusing so much on the dog thing as a joke. My anger was more towards how Kusari was acting in that situation rather than his actual joke.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really believe him. I don't really believe him. Like, I think he's saying that now because obviously it was really stupid for them to be upset about the dog thing. But I don't really believe that. Yeah, like he was actually upset about that. I don't think it was just Kusari's behavior. I think he was genuinely upset about what he said about Ant's dog.
Something that I later cleared up with Kusari in DMs, to be fair.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this kind of like changes things though, because this is my first time
that's what I
even
said.
ever really finding out. This is my first time ever, like today is my first time ever even really finding out that you had involvement in the conversations that led to Given Ant making that tweet about my boyfriend, which, like I said, it kind of changes everything, right? Because it's like you, Samuel, were honestly one of the biggest voices in like shitting on me publicly for making the tweets about the dead dog stuff. But then here I am today finding out months later that you were quite literally like spoon-feeding this guy information about my personal life for him to tweet about and make jokes about. That wasn't even accurate, by the way, because it wasn't even the right boyfriend. You got that wrong.
Sorry, let's clarify that. For one, it was one joke about your boyfriend. Two, my main focus, as I clarified in your DMs,
I made one joke about his dog.
No, it was not the dead joke. I clarified that in your DMs, right? It was not about the dead dog, although that did anger me originally, which that's my fault. I shouldn't have let a joke about fucking dead dog anger him, especially because I enjoyed plenty of dead dog jokes later, right? That's why I clarified in your DMs.
Well, then that's another thing. Then why was I?
No, because you weren't the exception. Because I later clarified that it wasn't the dead dog that was my focus and whatsoever. My focus was how you handled that situation and how you went back on what you said in that situation, not the dead dog. Dead dog was just like something you did during that situation and was the main antithesis of that situation, not the actual dead dog joke. You make as many dead dog jokes as you want, just like Ant can make a boyfriend joke, right? I made a joke about your boyfriend, probably overshared. That's my fault. I'll take the L there. But that's all my involvement in that specific bit. My main focus on you, Kusari, was always the fact that you went back on what you said, and that annoyed me. That was it. Not the actual dead dog joke, right? That was the antithesis of your involvement there when you decided.
The worst person ever on the planet Earth, 8030, has joined the call.
Oh my god, bro, dude.
Hi, Given Ant. Hi.
I can't believe he's still alive. I forgot he existed. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I forgot he existed.
You do that and go back on what you had said, right? Even if that's understandable, whatever, right?
Me going back on what I said though is like that deep, if that makes sense. I don't understand how that's such a friendship altering.
Well, because no, because constantly we had that long talk about your behavior, your actions, how you deal with things, right? And then you went back on that entirely. It was not the first time you've gone back on that entirely, because you're reckless when it comes to that type of thing, because you're too emotional when it gets to that thing, right? These are the conversations we were having. So that was why I was angry at you. That's why I...
Spurg, just like everybody else in this call is a Spurg. Also, why did I don't really care about this. I'm more curious why Ant is not friends with Samuel and all these people now.
I can't say. So
you're a faggot, bro. You're actually
I'm not gonna like.
I'm
sorry. I can't leak that. Like, I'm not gonna do Ant dirty like that. I'm sorry. I have an idea. No, sorry. This is like the post Flatley days burn. Okay.
Oh my god, bro, so gay.
Just gave up because it felt like I had to wrangle you in DMs. This is something we've been very open about.
Okay, but at the same time, you were also like gossiping about me to the same person that I was beefing with.
I'm glad
and then you got mad at me for the way
Samuel said that. When I alluded to like Kusari going to people's DMs to cry, Samuel was one of them, and I saw that. This guy was being a bitch boy crybaby.
Yeah. I mean, he was doing that publicly, so.
I made a joke in the middle of a situation. That was all I did.
Okay, but you also did.
Sorry, I will happily take the L there. I will happily take the L. Because listen to what I'm saying. I will happily take the L that I made a joke about your boyfriend there. If that's like, you know, I apologize for that.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I don't care that you made a joke about my boyfriend. The thing that I care about is that you literally spoon-fed the false information about my boyfriend to Given Ant, who was in a beef with me at the time, giving him.
Oh my god, what does this guy not understand? It was a joke. Samuel is saying it's a joke. It's not supposed to be serious information. It's a joke.
And to not only bring my personal life into it, but also tweet false information about that.
I spoke to both of you. That's all I did. I spoke to both of you in the middle of the drama. This is something, again, you knew because you knew I was friends with Given Ant. So I spoke to both of you in the middle of the drama.
I was
friends. You're such an asshole for even pointing that out. You won't talk about it, so shut the fuck up, you bitch.
So you can't sit here and complain that I was also speaking to Ant and then I made a joke. You can't complain about that because I was also messaging you and talking to you in the middle of the drama.
With all due respect,
and feeding him information as friends with you.
With all due respect, is what goes on in my personal life that I trust to tell you as a friend. Is that anybody else's business?
Oh, does this guy kind of sounds like Lyrics, doesn't he?
Dude, that Lyrics Chud, the small derail. That Lyrics Chud, like Colin, it's like very similar to this. Do you not understand what I'm saying? Hey, dude, do you not understand what I'm saying? Chud logic when I say that, like,
I get
I'm
more
not into
Grimsy
Lolly
vibes.
anymore?
I get more Grimsy vibes from this guy, honestly.
Grimsy?
Oh, I know who Grimsy is. Grimsy sounds different. I don't think so. I
Grimsy's
think this
literally
guy
a
sounds
Leafy
more
clone. Grimsy would like purposely make him sound like Leafy. So no, that guy was more of a Leafy clone than anything. He would literally copy the guy's mannerisms and like tonal of voice.
All right, this is like the last thing.
And then that's how we're here. And I even told Kusari in DMs, I just want to have a conversation so that I can get over with this because I just don't. There's no reason. I just want to move on. Is that fair?
It just seems bizarre how we're sitting in this situation 5 months later. Not only is it fucking pathetic, but I just don't know how we're arguing about it 5 months later. When surely by now, like, Kusari, for example, like, why is everyone sitting here having like debates about this conversation?
This is just like the dumbest take to me ever in the history of like dumb takes, because like What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You are in commentary.
Bro.
Everybody does that. Everybody. They were pulling up shit about flamenco last year. Like, it was brand new information. It was like 5 years old. Like, what the fuck do you
flamenco
mean?
leaks from like June of this year were all the leaks that happened when like he first got exposed for like lolicon and stuff that everyone swept for. But no, the only thing that was new in the flamenco leaks was like him at the fucking him at the mirror with like the funny pictures of him like flexing out and in like a fucking suit. Yeah. That's all that was new. Everything else was known. And then people are still talking shit about like the RFC fucking first co-host, Charmed Skull. People still talk about Charmed Skull to this day. That people was like 6 to 7 years ago. Like, that's what I just made a 6-7 me. I'm gonna kill myself. It's over. Fuck. But that was literally like 6 years ago with the fucking Charmed Skull shit. People still talk about it like it's relevant today.
Yeah, I don't know. This was just a dumb take from Samuel. Why are we talking about? I think that it's probably just because it's a drama that like kind of involves him, and that's ironic because I mean that happens to everybody, but especially over there on the RFC side, those people are fucking A-logs, like big time A-logs. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything else here important.
I know the thing about me, for example, was something that was new to you, so that's understandable. But what
it wasn't really a debate. It was really just kind of an argument.
That's like the whole point of this conversation is that we're trying to get to the bottom of it, and we're trying to like figure out what went down on both sides so that we can get to the best possible resolution.
So the resolution, we got to the bottom of it. You're both gay. You're both gay and retarded, but Kusari is especially gay and retarded, and he sucks, and he's a pussy. Okay.
And Triton touches kids. Fuck Triton.
Yeah, and why was Triton here? Why was Triton on this panel,
because
bro?
Triton
what?
Is a co-host to the fucking Weissler
Because
guy.
he has no life. He has nothing better to do. Him and his fucking gay community cover shit the fuck about. No one cares about his political takes or whatever. Fuck Triton, that's why. Anything else? Any other topics we have?
Nope. Happy 1 year anniversary, I guess. Bro, fix your shit, Skelly!
What do you mean? I literally didn't do anything.
You loser, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Literally, you sucked my cock.
Dude, this year was crazy for like the interpersonal drama. AWT is over. WFF is also over. I've won all the debates. Okay, I've won.
Victor Burns got exposed as always.
So I won. In the end, I won. This was my year.
Peapod Riveter is a pedophile.
I don't.
Dan L. Dan as well. Dan's a big fucking L.
I can't. What is like? What's the interpersonal drama of next year? Who do you think is going to be like of the old AWT fucking people? Who do you think is going to expose next?
I think honestly, it is gonna unironically it is gonna be Dan, and Dan's actually gonna hang himself on video on a live stream.
What is Dan's a nobody?
He's not even AWT, loser. I asked. This is like you said. Like I'm a second grade like education, but you can't understand what I just said. You fucking loser.
No. I just completely ignored it. I just completely ignored it.
No, I'm asking. I have an idea because it ain't me.
Okay.
Anyways,
they already tried and failed. I won. So. You guys suck. I won. So thank you guys for watching Wallbangers special at the end of the year episode. I hope we can make more of these. I'm having fun. Hopefully next year is not boring because this year was unironically really fucking boring. Hopefully Ethan Klein, fucking iDubbbz, Destiny and Hassan all die in a fire so people can actually talk about real content.
And who knows? Maybe Dan will finally make it to the army as always and know what an interest rate is.
You're such a loser. Anyways, thank you guys for watching Wallbangers episode fucking probably 14. We'll look it up and Maggot will put a correction on screen right now.
It's 14.
It's 14. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great night. Peace.